Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Honda Center. Tonight, Cal State Fullerton proudly welcomes you to the 16th Annual Front and Center.
It's your celebration.
Celebrate good times, come on!
Let's celebrate.
Yeah, yeah. Celebrate good times, come on!
Let's celebrate.
Come on! There's a party going on right here. Yeah. A celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We're gonna celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We're gonna celebrate and have a good time. Titans, let's get together. It's all for you. Front and center. Everyone, let's have some fun. Come on!
It's for education.
We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright. We're gonna have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's alright, baby. Times, come on. Yes, it's your celebration. Celebrate good times, come on. Yeah, this is your celebration. Celebrate good times, come on.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are proud to represent Cal State Fullerton's award-winning College of the Arts.
And it is an honor and a privilege to welcome you on behalf of our entire university.
Woo! This gala event is all to support scholarships and higher education. And we have an evening of exceptional entertainment to reward you for joining us in this noble cause.
Tonight, we have a special guest to serve as our Master of Ceremonies, a Titan alum with incredible vocal talents, Jubilant Sykes.
And our university will be saluting this year's Orange County Titan Award honoree, Bette and Wylie Aitken.
And finally, we'll transcend our evening by celebrating our phenomenal shining stars. The headliners of Front and Center, Earth, Wind, and Fire! So let's get this bang going.
Let's burn up the night, baby. Let's do it together. Yeah, yeah. Let's burn up the night. Let's have big fun.
We're also excited to introduce tonight's Master of Ceremonies.
This is the 16th year for Cal State Fullerton's gala event. And in the past few years, Front Center has not only presented renowned headliners, it has allowed us to hear from former students who have gone on to achieve success and recognition.
This evening, we are pleased to welcome another Titan back to serve as our MC, Jubilant Sykes.
Jubilant possesses a masterful gift for music. A classically trained baritone, he is equally at home with a wide variety of musical works, from Bach to Broadway to the Billboard Top 40.
Whether he sings opera or American standards, he has earned applause in some of the world's premier concert halls. Carnegie Hall, the Metropolitan Opera, and the Kennedy Center, to name a few.
Amazing. Jubilant, you have developed quite a following for your many albums, yet you have never lost your love for spiritual, gospel, or folk songs.
It takes great commitment to pursue the arts, countless hours of technique, rehearsal, physical endurance, and emotional focus, honing it all down into excellence.
Hailed Secret Music USA's Vocalist of the Year, recorded the works of Aaron Cole.
You've performed at the New Orleans Jazz Festival, the Apollo Theater, the Hollywood Bowl, even our very own Orange County Pacific Symphony.
The most awesome thing about you is your incredible passion.
You continue to share your faith, your music, and your love for your growing family, and we are proud to have you here.
Make a song, make a song, make a song, make a most jubilant song. Make a song, make a song, make a most jubilant, 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 jubilant song.
Jubilant, you always fly on the wings of music, and we are honored to welcome you home in song. Everybody's looking for that something, one thing that makes it all complete. You'll find it in the strangest places you never knew it could be. Some find it in the face of their children, some find it in their lovers' eyes. Who can deny the joy it brings when you found that special thing? You're flying without wings.
Some find it sharing every morning, some in their solitary lives. You'll find it in that special lyric. A simple line can make you laugh or cry.
You'll find it in your deepest passion, the kind you carry all your life. And when you know how much it means, you found that special thing.
You're flying without wings. So impossible as it may seem, you've got to fight for every dream. 'Cause who's to know which one you let go would have made you complete. But for us, it's taking in your music to watch the sunrise on your face. Can feel your soul soar by singing at any given time or place. Your name is Jubilant, so perfect. Voice like an angel on the wing. For us, it's so inspiring.
Yeah, just to hear you sing.
You're flying without wings. Here in this place among your friends, you're welcome home again. You're flying without wings, and that's the joy you bring. You're flying without wings.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our Master of Ceremonies, Jubilant Sykes.
Thank you very much. I don't know how I can sing after that. It's like, if my dad were here, he'd say, buckle up. I'd like to sing two African-American spirituals. The first is Sometimes I Feel Like a Motherless Child, and the second is Witness, and I'll be accompanied by Mark Rice. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child, a long ways from home, a long ways from home. But I'm a true believer. I'm a true believer. But I'm a long ways from home, a long ways from home. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone. Sometimes I feel like I can't go on. Sometimes I feel like I'm almost gone, way up to my heavenly land, way up to my heavenly land. But I'm a true believer. I'm a true believer. But I'm a long ways from home, a long ways from home. Lord, what man is this? All the nations in him are blessed. All the things are done by his will. He spoke to the sea and the sea stood still. Now ain't that a witness for my Lord? Ain't that a witness for my Lord? Ain't that a witness for my Lord? My soul is a witness for my Lord. There was a man of the Pharisees. His name was Nicodemus, and he did not believe, but the same came to Christ by night. He wanted to be born on a human sight. Christ told Nicodemus as a friend, man, you must be born again. He said, more than that, man, if you want to be wise, repent, believe, and be baptized, then you'll be a witness for my Lord. You'll be a witness for my Lord. You'll be a witness for my Lord. My soul is a witness for my Lord. You read about Samson from his birth, strongest man that ever lived on earth. Way back yonder in ancient times, he killed 10,000 of the Philistines. Then old Samson went wandering about. Samson's strength was never found out, till his wife, she sat up on her knees. She said, tell me where your strength lies, if you please. Now Samson's wife, she talked so fair. Samson said, cut off of my hair, shave my head just as clean as your hand, and my strength will come like a natural man. Oh, Samson was a witness for my Lord. Samson was a witness for my Lord. Samson was a witness for my Lord. My soul is a witness for my Lord. And there's another witness. Oh, there's another witness. Oh, there's another witness. My soul is a witness for my Thank you very much. Thank you. You guys are sweet. Thank you. Thank you. First, let me just say it is just a wonderful honor. I'm just very humbled by this opportunity to be your MC here tonight. I'm very proud to be a Cal State University graduate. Yay! I am, and to call myself a Titan. You know, this evening really should inspire us to realize how much we have, but more importantly, how much we have to offer. And you supporting this great institution, for students like who just on the stage and myself for all these many years, this is a great legacy that will never, ever die. When I was in Cal State about 1,000 years ago, I had no direction. I never envisioned myself on a Metropolitan Opera stage. I saw my first opera when I was a freshman. And it was one of my profs took me to an opera that he was singing in. And he said, you know, you can do this. I said, I don't even know if I want to. He said, man, you have to work hard. And I think the greatest lesson that I learned at Cal State Fullerton was being tenacious. Not tenacious in the good times, not tenacious when the singing goes well, but when it's bleak and dark, hanging on for the fight. With my family, I'm married with 3 kids for 23 years coming on. And, well, as my oldest son says, we're his greatest legacy. I think the most important thing in life that I think I've learned at Cal State Fullerton is to continue not in the sublime and not even in the ridiculous, but through the pain. I spent a lot of time overseas, away from my family, spent a lot of time traveling, and the loneliness, in spite of all of the crowds, but knowing that I was providing for my wife and my children, and knowing even more importantly that God had given me something to do, and that He fulfilled it through you all, this institution of Cal State University Fullerton. So thank you very much. Now, no more rambling on my part. Let's get to the captain of the helm, the master, the man that leads through the fortress, the armies, the president of Cal State University Fullerton. Yes, Dr. Gordon.
Thank you, Jubilant. I want to personally thank you for joining us as our Master of Ceremony this evening. We welcome you and are truly honored to claim you as one of our distinguished Titan alumni. Isn't he fantastic, everyone? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Cal State Fullerton Front and Center 2011 Gala Celebration. Tonight marks the 16th year of Front and Center, which has unquestionably become one of Southern California's premier event benefiting higher education. We are once again privileged to present you with an exciting evening of entertainment, highlighted with a featured performance by one of R&B legends, Earth, Wind, and Fire. In light of our nation's and state's ongoing economic crisis, your participation in this event and other universities' initiatives is really greatly appreciated. As you may be aware, the California State University system continues to confront a serious revenue shortfall. Facing yet another proposed $30 million cut in our budget at Cal State Fullerton within the last 2 years, we are once again preparing to take significant action to reduce all of our operating expenses. However, in spite of the cuts to funding, we are committed to our future success in graduating well-prepared students, generating funds to support the campus, and showcasing the success of our alumni, who now number almost 200,000. After all, Cal State Fullerton plays an integral role in providing the workforce that makes our region stronger and even more vibrant. So now, more than ever before, the commitment of the community makes a difference in preserving this vital educational resource for current and future generation of students. Therefore, on behalf of the entire Titan community, I want to thank you for your support of the universities during these very difficult times. I would particularly like to thank the representatives from the Southern California business and civic community, many of whom are also Titan alumni, for their attendance this evening. As always, the university is truly grateful and honored by the show of support from front and center many returning and new corporate partners. Your presence here tonight reflects your ongoing pledge to our students and ensures that Cal State Fullerton will continue providing academic scholarships to worthy students such as our President's Scholars, an exceptional group of students who represent the best and the brightest. I know we have some of our President's Scholars here tonight. Will you please stand and be recognized? They have their own flag. At this time, I would like to expend my sincere gratitude and thank two very special friends and supporters of the university for their ongoing commitment to our students. Tonight, we salute Bette and Wylie Aitken, recipients of the 2011 Orange County Titan Award, right here. For their dedication to the advancement of Cal State Fullerton and the broader Orange County community. And now, finally, I would like to take a moment to recognize the key group of individuals who are dedicated an extensive amount of time to make this evening a success as members of the Blue Ribbon Committee. These proud alumni and prominent business and community leaders volunteer their valuable time to lead the planning and organization of this wonderful event we are all enjoying tonight. Would the 2011 Blue Ribbon Committee members please stand and be recognized for your hard work in making this evening a success? Once again, the community support of Cal State Fullerton through Front and Center is most appreciated, and it enables the university to fulfill its promise of educating tomorrow's leaders. I encourage everyone to continue your involvement with this important event, as well as other university programs and activities in the coming years, as you are all a part of the Titan community. Thank you again, and now let's get on with the show.
Thank you, Dr. Gordon. Thank you so much. Thank you again so much for your support. Now it's time to pay tribute to the 2011 Orange County Titan Award honorees. They have supported this community faithfully, and they are Bette and Wylie Aitken.
Say hello to Aitken, Aitken and Cone. 'Twas founded by Wylie Meet 'em at Muldoon's and have a smile, and raise a glass for me. Hear the Aitken name every place you go, South Coast rep to the state trial bar. With his lovely gal, Blue Skies Bette, our pal. Two big hearts they are. Give our regards to Wylie, remember me to Bette Fair. Gather the Celtic Bar Association, Kip and Kim are there. They are there. Whisper of how they're yearning to mingle with the Broadway throng. Give our regards to old Wylie and Bette, here's in song. Ladies and gentlemen, direct from the heart of Broadway,
The father of the American musical comedy,
George M. Cohan.
L-A-W-Y-E-R, that spells lawyer. Proud of all the Irishness that's in him. Aitken's a man who'll fight your rights and win them. L-A-W-I-E-R-E-S-Q. With each claim he won fame, yes, he's named in the top 100 lawyers. 'Tis true.
but it was Bette, generous as she can be. So many charities and committees, she's so at ease. We all love Bette, long before the galas came. Straight from her heart she'll share. Take time to care. She's a grand dame.
Give our regards to Wylie, remember me to Bette Fair. Here is another Broadway star, so shine a spotlight on the stair. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Carol Channing!
Hello, Bette. Well, hello, Wylie. It's so nice to see you all dressed up again. You're looking great, Bette. Thousands of late, Wylie. You're still giving, you're still living, you're still Cal State's friend. We fill the room, swaying for the bands, playing one of your old Titan songs from way back when. So, wow, fellas, look at those Aitkens now. Fellas, promise you'll never go away again. here's a voice from Broadway to offer you a kiss and bow. Plenty of ham, she's one grand dame who makes her audience say wow.
We know how you are yearning to tingle to her Broadway song. Give our regards and light the lights, oh Mama Rose will sing out strong. Ladies and gentlemen, Ethel Merman.
Knob, light the lights, play it, boys. You either got it or you ain't, and boys, they got it. You like it?
Yeah!
Well, those Aitkens got it. Some people got it and make it pay. Some people can't even give it away. Well, these Aitkens got it, and they're aching to spread it around. You either have it, or you've had it. Hello, everybody. My name's Merman. What's yours? Hold your hats and hallelujah. Aiken's gonna donate to ya. Everything's coming up, Aiken. Everything's coming up, Aiken. Everything's coming up, Aiken in Orange County. County. O.C.
Give my regards to Wylie and to his lady Bette, fair. Tell everyone around Orange County they're a team beyond compare. Whisper of how we're yearning to single them out from the throng. Give my regards to old Wylie and Bette, Titans both hair long. Give my regards to old Wylie and Bette, thanks our whole life long.
Please turn your attention to the screen honoring Edward Wylie.
I met Wylie when I was working at a clothier's store in Garden Grove. He was a new employee. I had to train him.
I met her where she was basically my boss. I took a part-time job at a store called Robert Hall to wrap packages at Christmas.
He seemed like a very pleasant young man, asked me if I would go out for a Coke. I said yes. We went around the corner and had a Coke, said goodbye. I think he called me every day after that.
I'm always impressed by people whose long-term philanthropy, in this case 30 years, is consistent and whose breadth of interests in the county show that they are really citizens of the world. And I think Wylie and Bette epitomize that sense of real citizenship, real philanthropy at the heart of everything they do.
We all know, and many people in this auditorium tonight know, that there's no shortage of good causes, and we try to identify as many of those good causes as we can reach, because again, when you're giving, when you're engaged, when you're involved, the return it's really almost selfish, because the return we get exceeds whatever Bette and I could possibly do.
The way in which Bette and Wylie have really impacted this campus and students with disabilities is through our Cal State Fullerton Special Games program. Well, I think more than anything else, although we appreciate the financial support, the support of his office staff on the day of the event, Wylie's personal involvement, his commitment to being here, to being the marshal that blows the whistle, that starts the games, it really is an example of how important this event has become to him and how much he feels connected to Cal State Fullerton through the Fullerton Special Games.
And it makes you feel very good inside when you see all these little children walking away, laughing and playing, and realizing that this was for them. This was really for them.
The Cal State Philanthropic Foundation was formed about 20 years ago to address the needs for the raising of private support to augment state funding.
Well, the foundation is to help raise extremely important funds for the scholarship program. We've reached a sad situation in this state where it's become almost as expensive to go to public schools as it is private. And so the foundation's goal and commitment is to help raise those funds, give those funds, and to help those students who need the help to have it.
Wylie volunteered for the Philanthropic Foundation Board because he has a tremendous sense of gratitude to Cal State Fullerton for the opportunity it provided him to get a quality education for a low price.
Because Cal State Fullerton gave me a launching pad in which to go to law school and to enable me to do what I do today. I got the benefit of going to an outstanding university with outstanding faculty, and of course I paid the outrageous sum of $50 a semester by way of tuition in order to go there.
I hope when people think of Wylie and Bette that they will think of a couple whose philanthropic interests were epitomized in the living of their lives every day.
We would not be who we are today without Cal State Fullerton, without Santa Ana College, without Garden Grove High School, without public education that we could afford. We came from very modest means. And so it drives us to try to see that as many people have the same opportunities we have. Bette and I would like to thank President Gordon and the Front and Center Committee for this priceless visa moment that they've allowed us to share and to allow us to be part of the opening act for Earth, Wind, and Fire.
And Wylie and I would also like to thank all of these incredibly talented young people that have performed for us today who can make even Wylie and I look good.
And we'd also like to deeply express our appreciation to our parents and the other citizens of the state of California who in the 50s and 60s worked so unselfishly to create the greatest higher education system in the world.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Bette and Wylie Aitken.
Since Jubilee got 2 songs, he's allocated 1 version of Tom Dooley to me. Jubilee, if you've been here 1,000 years ago, I've been here before 1,000 years ago. Bette and I just want to say thank you all and acknowledge our family and friends who are here and our beautiful daughter. And let's go Titans. Let's continue to do the great things, and let's restore it. Maybe even in June, Milton.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Congratulations again. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how many of you have cell phones or some kind of mobile device on you tonight? I know you do, because some of I saw you texting while I was singing, so. Okay, how many of you, come on. I need your phones out. Sincerely, all of your phones? You don't have your phone? Anyone, you've got to have, show me your, there we go. Now turn them on. You know, there's actually a piece written for cell phones and Singer, really. Okay, so everyone has their cell phones out. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to continually and continue to support Cal State University Fullerton. How? By texting money, cash, okay? But this is what you're going to do. You're going to text, it's up there on the screen, CSUF 85944, right? Okay? It's a one-time $10 donation. And the best part about this, you can do it all year round. 10 bucks, right? So, we want to honor you, if you honor us, by giving text to give. Give yourself a hand. Are you guys texting? Oh, there they are. They actually are. All right. Thank you. You guys are great. Now what do we do? I think we just kind of keep going. Oh, we should have our cell phones. Look at that. Okay, for all of you eggheads like me that want to have more information, it's all in your program. So if this is not enough information before you do the texting, just read in your program, and there it'll be. Okay, now. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, now there we go. There's the drum roll I was waiting for. Okay, we are waiting for who? Earth, Wind, and Fire. But, before they come out, we have a tribute for them. First, I've got to say this. There is so much talent on the stage. These kids, I shouldn't say kids, these students are phenomenal. I don't think we were as hip as that back in 1806. I don't know. But anyway, they're going to give a wonderful tribute to Earth, Wind, and Fire, and I'll be right back.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's gonna be a good night. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's live it up. Go out and smash it. Like, oh my God. Jump on that sofa. Let's take it all.
I know the feel, have a ball. Yeah, gotta go out and just do it all. I feel stressed out, wanna let it go. Let's go way out, straight out, losing all control. Gotta chill it.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Here we go, here we go. We gotta rock, 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 rock. Easy come, easy go. Now we on top, 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 top. Feel the shot, body rock, rock it goes up, top, 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 top. Round and round, up and down, around the clock. I got a feeling, woo-hoo, that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Feel it, woo-hoo.
be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. Woo!
Over the years, Earth, Wind, and Fire has found many loyal fans and admirers from top artists such as the Black Eyed Peas, Mary J. Blige, Usher, Prince, Alicia Keys, Shaka Khan, and Quincy Jones, who said, "I've been the biggest fan of Earth, Wind, and Fire since day one."
But it's their everyday fan that continues to make their music resound, with over 90 million albums worldwide.
The internet is filled with fan comments like, ridiculously amazing.
What else is there? Imagination is my reality.
You give me peace.
Their coolness, their hipness has never gone out of style. So come on, let's talk about what is hip. Woo! So much more than elemental. This band is monumental. Innovating rhythms, let her rip. Golden platinum by the plenty. On albums more than 20. So many shiny Grammys for the trip.
What is hip?
The elements you've got to know, yeah.
What is hip?
If you're really hip, the word is gonna grow. You're in a hip trip, baby. Hip and hip. What is hip? Hipness is what it is. Now hipness is what it is. Now hipness is what it is. That's the way of the world. Yeah. Everybody here just remember, dance into September. System of survival, get away. And the coolness of the reasons ain't never out of season. Still hip today, ain't passe no way.
What is hip?
The elements you've got to know, yeah.
What is hip?
If you're really hip, the word is gonna grow. You're in a hip trip, baby. Hip with the hair.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
What is hip?
What is hip?
Cosmic consciousness, my oh my.
What is hip?
Come on, raise your head to the sky. Now, what is hip?
Play the Super Bowl.
Ladies, what is hip? Tell me.
Boogie Wonderland, don't you know?
The music and the memories that Earth, Wind, and Fire continue to give to the world are treasured by millions. Step back in time with us and into the memory of one young fan.
I was 14 or 15 years old when Earth, Wind, and Fire came to Madison Square Garden, and I had to go. For 2.5 hours, I was spellbound by that pure sound. The amazing vocals, the beautiful costumes, the phoenix horns, and who can forget the magic tricks? I mean, Verdine was levitating in the air, and Maurice and Philip disappeared into the pyramids. But the arena was filled with people of every race and color, and that always made me proud of them because it meant their message was really getting out there.
To make me happy, just sing a song for me. Never, never will I feel discouraged, 'cause my love's no mystery. Demonstrating love and affection, I'm a fan as you can see, yeah. I like the way you make me feel, you're so amazing. I want the whole wide world to see.
In the words of another fan, the bottom line is Earth, Wind, and Fire dominate.
Millions around the world have sung the praises of Earth, Wind, and Fire. There is so much love and respect for their music and their body of work.
Which includes 4 American Music Awards, a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, an amazing 8 double platinum top 10 pop albums, 8 #1 R&B singles, and 8 Grammy Awards.
Is it any coincidence that the number 8 is a symbol for infinity? There's no mystery here. This band's influence and innovation continue to be a shining star. In 2000, the band was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Whether you're listening to them on your iPod or with President Obama at a White House dinner, those who love Earth, Wind, and Fire have such a rich and deep connection, no other group comes close.
Peacefulness, spirit, magic. It's all there every time you listen. As long as the earth turns, as long as the wind blows, as long as the fire inspires, their timeless music will bring people together. And we honor them with this classic song by Stevie Wonder that says it all.
As around the sun the earth knows she's revolving, and the rosebuds know to bloom in early May. Just as hate knows love's a cure, you can rest your mind assured that I'll be loving you always, yeah. And it's now gonna reveal the mystery of tomorrow, but in passing we'll grow older every day. Just as all is born is new, you know all I say is true, that I'll be loving you always.
Rainbow burns the stars out in the sky, until the ocean colors every mountain high, until the dolphins fly and Paris clear that sea. Always. Until we dream of life and life becomes a dream.
Did you know that true love asks for nothing? No, her acceptance is the way we pay. Did you know that life has given love a guarantee to last forever another day?
It's time to move on since the beginning, and the seasons know exactly when to change. Just as kindness knows no shame, know through all your joy and pain, and I'll be loving you always. Oh.
As today I know I'm living, but tomorrow can make me the past, but that I must be.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cal State University Fullerton and the Honda Center are proud to present, in a very few minutes, Earth, Wind, and